Good evening. I am hereby calling to order the March 12, 2018 meeting at Mayfield Heights City Council. Lisa, may I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Balestria.
Present.
Mr. DeJohn.
Here.
Mrs. Finney. Mr. Mano.
Here.
Mrs. Sabetta.
Here.
Mrs. Snyder.
Here.
Mrs. Tressi.
Here.
Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, do I have a motion to hold an executive session immediately following our normal business for the purpose of discussing property acquisition?
So moved. Second.
Moved by Mr. Balestria, second by Mr. DeJohn. This motion is a roll call, please.
Mr. Mano.
Yes.
Mr. Balestria.
Yes.
Mr. DeJohn.
Yes.
Mrs. Sabetta.
Yes.
Mrs. Tressi.
Yes.
Mrs. Snyder.
Yes, this motion is approved. We will go into executive session at the completion of our regular business. Tonight we have a special presentation in honor of these two firefighters. I would like to commend them for their service to the city. So at this time I would like to move to Resolution 2018-16, Mr. Murphy.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Resolution number 2018-16, a resolution commending Fire Captain Timothy Banane upon his retirement from the Fire Department of the City of Mayfield Heights, Ohio. First reading.
Is there a motion to suspend the rules?
So moved.
Moved
Second.
by Mr. Balestria, second by Mr. DeJohn. Roll call on the motion to suspend.
Mr. DeJohn.
Yes.
Mrs. Tressi.
Yes.
Mr. Balestria.
Yes.
Mr. Mano.
Yes.
Mrs. Sabetta.
Yes.
Mrs. Snyder.
Yes. Is there a motion to approve?
Move.
Moved by Mr. Mano,
Second.
second by Mr. DeJohn. Roll call on the motion to approve.
Mrs. Tressi.
Yes.
Mrs. Sabetta.
Yes.
Mr. Mano.
Yes.
Mr. DeJohn.
Yes.
Mr. Balestria.
Yes.
Mrs. Snyder.
Yes. This resolution has been adopted. Tim, can you please come up here?
Tim, I have a resolution here for you, but I have to read it. I have to stay here until I'm done. I'll come over there and give it to you because I want to get this on the microphone for you. So we have resolution number 2018-16, introduced by myself and all members of council. A resolution commending Fire Captain Timothy Banane upon his retirement from the Fire Department of the City of Mayfield Heights, Ohio. Whereas Timothy Banane has served with distinction with the City of Mayfield Heights for a period of almost 34 years with the highest degree of devotion, humility, loyalty, and perseverance. And whereas Tim started his employment as a firefighter paramedic in the fire department on May 1st, 1984. And whereas he was promoted to lieutenant on February 10th, 1997, and captain on July 29, 2002. And whereas during Tim's tenure, he served as EMS officer from 1997 to 2002, and assisted in writing new EMS protocols, was fire safety inspector, CPR instructor, and hazmat coordinator, was in charge of building maintenance and building supplies, served on the new apparatus committee, and chaired the officer panel for new hires. And whereas Tim's efforts and sense of responsibility have given our city the finest in fire protection and emergency medical services, for which we are grateful and proud. And whereas Tim has chosen to retire as of January 18th, 2018, taking with him our heartfelt thanks for a job well done. Now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the City of Mayfield Heights, State of Ohio, that the administration, the City Council, and the residents of Mayfield Heights extend their congratulations to Timothy Banane on his retirement from the Mayfield Heights Fire Department, and wish to express their deepest appreciation to Tim for his years of devoted service, and sincerely wish him a happy, healthy, and successful future. Passed March 12, 2018, attested by Robert G. Tribby, Clerk, Diane M. Snyder, President Pro Tem, and myself, Mayor Anthony DeSico. Congratulations, Tim.
Congratulations, Tim. Next, we'll move to Resolution 2018-17. Mr. Murphy.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Resolution number 2018-17, a resolution commending firefighter Gary Warner upon his retirement from the Fire Department of the City of Mayfield Heights, Ohio. First reading.
Is there a motion to suspend the rules?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Balistreo,
Second.
second by Mrs. Tressi. Roll call on the motion to suspend.
Mr. Balistreo?
Yes.
Mrs. Tressi?
Yes.
Mrs. Sabetta?
Yes.
Mr. DeJohn?
Yes.
Mr. Mano?
Yes.
Mrs. Snyder?
Yes. Is there a motion to approve?
Move.
Moved by Mr. Mano,
Second.
second by Mr. DeJohn. Roll call on the motion to approve.
Mr. DeJohn?
Yes.
Mr. Mano?
Yes.
Mr. Balistreo?
Yes.
Mrs. Sabetta?
Yes.
Mrs. Tressi?
Yes.
Mrs. Snyder?
Yes. This resolution has been adopted. Gary, can you please come up here? Mayor?
Gary, again, I have to sit here and I'll be out there in a second. Come on, you want,
You can take my seat.
pull up a chair, we got an extra one. He is, of course. Anybody who knows Gary, of course he is, right? We can read it together. Okay. This is resolution number 2018-17, introduced by myself and all members of council. And this is a resolution commending firefighter Gary Warner upon his retirement from the Fire Department of the City of Mayfield Heights. Whereas Gary Warner has served with distinction with the City of Mayfield Heights for a period of over 30 years with the highest degree of devotion, humility, loyalty, and perseverance. And whereas Gary started his employment as a firefighter paramedic in the fire department on October 1st, 1984, and whereas during his tenure he was a fire safety inspector, member of the Hillcrest Technical Rescue Team, and was local 1500 president and secretary for several years. And whereas with his invaluable computer skills, Gary designed and installed the first fire department computer network and developed the first EMS database for patient reporting. And whereas he established the Fire Department Honor Guard and was its commander until his retirement. And whereas Gary's efforts and sense of responsibility have given our city the finest in fire protection and emergency medical services, for which we are grateful and proud. Whereas Gary has chosen to retire as of January 27, 2018, taking with him our heartfelt thanks for a job well done. Now therefore be it resolved by the City and the Council of Mayfield Heights, State of Ohio,